How's it going, guys? Chris back here again with a new character in a new location. Turns out I did have a character who had made it to Lanedale. Like, this character has made it all the way over to the mountaintops of the Giants, but not important. The reason I didn't think I had another character is because they're not very high leveled. But they have a big hammer. And a big shield. So this is the final Colosseum. And it is... I have never been here, so I don't know what it is. We will figure it out together. So this is a pure strength build. It's not as high level as my other characters. So it's not 140, it's only up to 84. Strength and vigor is basically the only things we leveled, except for a bit of endurance. So we're just going to go through like we did last time. So this is just duel. I might end up traveling to the other Colosseum because I don't really like duel. But this character is more duel viable than some of the other ones, I think. Our weapon's not in the slow category. It's kind of medium swing speed. And our shield is the best in the game, so that's good. We also got Lionel's armor, so we got the poise for days. We do not have the roll, so ouch. Yeah, we still don't have a good equipment speed. Combat ends in your loss. That's kind of sad. So we've seen the 3 modes in the new update. We might try some multiplayer. Do I have another weapon? I do for this character, but I don't remember if there were any good ones. Like, I think I was rocking a bigger hammer before. We're up against the bloody toe. Oh god. Yeah, this is one of those builds where you gotta watch your stamina a little bit more. Ouch. The swirly blade. The swirly blade got us. Because I'm not really that good at just the strength tanky build. The last time I really played successfully with a strength tanky build was like Dark Souls 1. Because the Shield of Artorias in Dark Souls 1 is OP. Like, it is the best thing to do. You just sit behind it, you block all the boss's attacks, and then you poke whenever you need to. Like, that shield had ridiculous stability. I know it wasn't called stability back then. No, it was. It's called guard boost now. Okay. Well, this shouldn't be too bad. Right through the shield, huh? That's an interesting build. It's got a bunch of status effects. Like I said, I'm going to have to think of some really cool builds to show off on this. Because my main 3 builds are just PvE based, basically. Of course, that means I also have to find how to play a lot more Elden Ring, which is unlikely. So you'll probably see Ed and opposite Ed a lot. Because they have the most health, and they have like 6 or 7 larval tiers apiece, so they could literally respec into anything. I might just search up stones and that kind of thing. Like smithing stones, somber smithing stones. If I get over my Stellaris craze. So we're both using Lion's Claw, that's neat. I can block a Lion's Claw, it's kind of crazy. Ouch. Yeah, we did not appear to be very tanky. Oh, excuse me. Let's look at our character a bit before we go back in. Not what we have in our items and our equipment. So we can get rid of that one because it's not really using. Like, I got this talisman thinking it was going to be really good for our shield, but it's really not very good for our shield. It got nerfed to the point where if you're using the best shield, it basically does nothing. So that one's not really an option. Green Turtle and Arsenal Charm are good enough. I guess we'll still put on the shield. Because nothing else we have is anywhere decent. Erdtree's Favor can stay. It is actually a very valuable resource to have access to. So Erdtree's Favor increases your health, your stamina, and your equip load. It's basically the Dragon Crest ring from Dark Souls 2 and Ring of Favor and Protection from Dark Souls 1. I don't know what it was called in Dark Souls 3, but considering what we know of Dark Souls 3, it was probably called Ring of Favor and Protection. Dark Souls 2 1 had a nasty habit of Dark Souls 3 had a nasty habit of oh. Oi. Yeah, that's rough. Wonder what that little the banner icon is doing over there. So I have to have upgraded another weapon at some point, unless I've just rolled with this one since Stormveil, because this is the heavy brick hammer is a weapon you get in Stormveil. And I believe I was trying to upgrade it to max. Roger's rapier. Maybe this was my spear character. Yeah, I have a plus 21 cold pike. Sure, we'll give it a go. Enter combat and let's get rid of that. R. There we go. And then we switch over to our pike. Because the hammer does more damage. But we do have the potential to get frost buildup. We did it. We got our first win. All we had to do was become a spearman. So the shield builds are always really good with shieldmen because you can actually just poke while blocking. That was the initial thought behind the build. However, we had to put in so much strength to get up to the point where we could wield the fingerprint great shield, that it made more sense to focus on a weapon that had better scaling and strength. Which is a bit of a shame. I like the shield to use. So, spear poke build, and there's probably a spear out there that has good enough strength requirements to have really quick casting. Yeah, spear matchups are actually kind of fun. Though I don't think me and him line up very well. I'm gonna exit the menu real quick. Because oi. I'll pause. Be back in just a second. Alright, I'm back. One of the things I forgot is just how many characters I've started and abandoned. And this is another character that I've started and abandoned. And, the ideal behind this one was, for this particular staff right here. Staff, Prince of Death staff. Now, the Prince of Death staff has the highest sorcery scaling if you have, like, 60 face and 60 intelligence. He got me. Yeah, so it's a sorcery face build, and the ideal is that you have access to all of the incantations and sorceries, right? So you want to have a lot of variety. Like, the original idea was like a mixed... like a mixed bag of just kind of spells. Ouch. So we're kind of like a grab bag. Ouch. Well, let's try out Flame of Ruin. Punishing hard, man. Ouch. Our grab bag will work against somebody. The nice thing about it is that I think that there's enough variety in spells. He was a good combatant. Good combatant. We'll do one more. And I'll work on my strength character so that it's a little bit more entertaining to watch. I don't know. I meant to just exit out to main menu, but I guess I exited out to desktop, which is a nice quality of life feature that they added to the game since we last saw it, because last time we saw it on the channel, you could only exit out to main menu and then you had to exit out to desktop. Yeah, I got that one. Oi, oi. No, no. The Skeleton King. He bowed, though. He recognizes us as a fellow user of skeleton sorceries. Ouch. You run away from the sun. Ouch. We took the hit, but he took the hit too. We're out of mana though, so this is what we got. Ouch. We got him with a hit, but The skeletons were too strong. Wow. That's some impressive ghost fire there. Oh god. Connection errored right out of there. Mid-cast, too. So this is where you can access all 3 arenas at once. And it's just in round table hold, right? This way we have access to our equipment and all the other good stuff. So it looks like this will be the last one. I do love the blasphemous blade. Ouch. 2 direct hits. I don't know, that felt good. Yes, we kind of just have to outspell him, honestly. Which did not work. Ouch. So it's 2-3. We need one more to tie up. Which means we have to go hard. think we're close to the 30-second mark. And I think that puts us in the lead for the last few bouts. Ouch. Tied up? Cease combat. Ends in your victory. Okay. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I nearly just walked off there. Either way, thank you guys. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.